Alright, continuing where we left off. Let's see, I still gotta use Incendio on one more.
Champion coming through.
And then probably do Herbology.
Hello, Lucan. I'd like to practice with the training dummy.
Excellent idea. This time will be a bit more of a challenge. Ready?
That'd be brilliant.
Wonderful. I'll set things up. Remember to cast all the spell combinations before the dummy lands again. If you need to stop practicing before you finish all of them, let me know.
Accio, Incendio, Levioso.
Excellent form.
This one kind of annoys me because they're in a different order than when I have them on my bar. Well, this one isn't.
Accio, Incendio.
Good one.
Accio, Incendio. Levioso.
Ah! Clicked too many times.
Accio, Incendio.
I didn't click the fourth time. What the heck?
Accio, Incendio. Levioso. Accio, Incendio.
That's kind of annoying.
Nicely done. Impressive wand work. I'd hate to face you in a duel.
Thanks, Lucan. You've been a great help.
Oh,
Oh, yeah.
don't make me blush.
Big help.
Seriously, well done. Training dummies will think twice before challenging you again. Plus, you'll be even more formidable in crossed wands. Other duelists had better beware.
Well, let's find out.
Yes. Hello, Lucan. Is the final round of cross wands ready?
Big match today. It all comes down to this. The moment that we find out if your training and dedication is enough to win it all. Ready for a shot at glory?
I certainly am.
Brilliant. Are you dealing with a partner?
Yeah, we'll go with Sebastian again.
Yes, Sebastian.
Then let's get started.
I know I should probably do it solo.
We can make this a real victory.
That's the spirit.
Accio. Incendio.
There goes my wager.
Stupefy. Descendo. Levioso. Confringo. Incendio.
That's all you've got?
Levioso. Accio.
Give him what for.
Incendio. Stupefy. Accio.
You're better than that!
Levioso. Protego. Stupefy. Accio. Accio.
I'm the one.
Incendio. Stupefy. Levioso. Stupefy. Accio. Protego. Stupefy. Incendio. Accio.
I hate having to use them.
Levioso. Accio. Incendio.
Glad I didn't bet on that round.
I'm just pleased to have done as well as I did.
And we're pleased to have such a gracious champion. Now, to the victor goes the prize!
Give me some money.
And so it is my great honor to present you with this simple yet elegant token of supreme dueling accomplishment.
Thank you. It's been an honor.
You earned it. You are a duelist to be reckoned with. Now that we've definitively crowned the tournament winner, I suppose I should get back to my schoolwork. Wonder how my herbology plants are doing. I haven't tended them in ages.
It's not a bad transmog thing. Let's see what the losers.
You can't be beat, can you?
Shame it's over. I was just getting started.
Yeah, it's not too bad. Alright. Hecat's classroom for expelling Armos. Herbology. Go ahead and do herbology. It's on the other side, so I'm gonna quick travel.
Why would Slytherin do
I think the greenhouse looks freaking awesome in this game.
Revelio.
This blue shortcut. This tree down here is pretty sweet. You can go down here. And you got the whole root system under the water. Oh, and then there's a chest down here with gold in it. Galleons. Go ahead and loot some stuff. Well, I think that's out there. More mallow sweet for the Merlin trials. Apparently she's the youngest teacher at Hogwarts.
To see you again, Lenora dear. Oh, here. You'll need these for today's
So she's like in her early 20s.
a little treat for your auntie. Ah, hello. Class, please welcome the newest rose in our garden. We do look forward to growing together. How thrilling it is to have everyone back together again. This year will be filled with enchantment and excitement, but the most important thing cultivated in herbology is knowledge. The prudent herbologist is no more afraid of the venomous tentacula than the bouncing bulb. Now then, today we will be acquainting ourselves with the mellifluous tuber.
Like even her wand looks like a tree root.
Accio. Let's see if we can't make our fibrous friends a bit more comfortable, shall we? First, let's protect our ears. Now,
I think she should give the directions before everybody puts the cotton in their ears.
tug. Quickly, place your mandrake in the new pot and pack down the soil.
Imagine what the people walking outside the greenhouse were thinking.
A warm, dirty blanket, putting the mandrake right at ease. Reparo! I'm very sorry about that. Yours was a bit mature, I'm afraid. All right then, off you go. Splendid work, everyone. Now, for our next task, we'll be planting dittany at our potting tables. You can all get
I wonder if
Let's see what they
like knot grass.
The best time to plant a seed is last season. The second best time is now.
I should think Professor Garlic would be more careful with her mandrakes.
Did you know that you can use the mandrake to defend yourself? Why, the very idea.
Yeah, it's funny, as the mandrake is like the only plant that I don't really use in combat.
He's hardly ever in his class.
I don't know why.
Most strange.
Yes, Professor.
Firstly, well done with your mandrake. They can be rather difficult to get a grasp of.
Actually, I enjoyed it. I couldn't help but catch your enthusiasm.
How kind of you. It seems you're already taking to herbology like a mandrake to fresh soil. Now, as I mentioned, next we'll be planting dittany. Let us find you some seeds.
I already have some, Professor. Picked them up in Hogsmeade.
You visited the Magic Neep. Wonderful. A prepared student is bound to bloom. I've arranged for you to have your own potting table here in the classroom. Wasn't easy to spare one on such late notice. Plant the seeds there now, and you can return to harvest them later. Even with soil, sunlight, and a bit of magic, they will take time to grow.
Let's see how to balance my...
Dittany's restorative properties make it a vital ingredient in the Wiggenweld potion. Well
As you all should know from Professor
Once it can be
Sharp's class.
harvested, your dittany will be ready to use in Wiggenweld potion. I'll let Professor
Probably be using plenty of
Sharp
those.
talk about that. Now, what say we branch out? Introduce you to a different sort of flora, the Chinese chomping cabbage. You'll find that some plants are better suited to uses outside of a cauldron. The cabbages do get testy without something to chew. Fortunately, I have a dummy for them to gnaw on. Be a dear and let them have a good chomping.
Yes, Professor.
They're in the other greenhouse. It's just at the end of the footbridge leading out of this room. Your classmate, Mr. Pruitt, has kindly offered to accompany you. Come back and see me when you're finished. Oh, and mind your fingers. They do bite.
Normally I use a lot of cabbages, but since I'm doing no dark arts curses, I'll probably be using the
other day.
tentacula more for
I'm the
breaking
Atlas.
shields
I'll
later.
be showing you the Chinese chomping cabbages. Up these stairs will take us there. But nice work in defense against the dark arts.
Since the dark arts spells break off shields,
Your duel with Sebastian.
well, the venomous tentacula kind of works as a substitute for that when you spec into it.
It was brilliant.
Oh. Well, thank you.
I nearly put Sebastian in his place
Revelio.
myself. I mean, I would have if Hecate hadn't stopped me.
Didn't she stop that dragon skull from crushing you?
Typical Slytherin trick, dropping a dragon skull on someone during a fight.
Yeah, I'm sure it happens all the time.
Here we are. Home
Oh,
of
yeah, that-
Chinese chomping cabbage.
Dirigible plants.
Go on, grab. Now, see that dummy? Just toss the cabbages at it, and they'll do the rest. Look at that. They'll chomp on anything they can get their mouths on. Mum planted some in her garden last year to keep the gnomes out. Did say
Literally killed the freaking
honking daffodils in tatters.
target dummy.
Vicious little bastards, aren't they? My kind of plants. Not like stupid booba tubers and bouncing bulbs. The kind of plants that just have your back in a fight. Not saying you can't go it alone, but, well, imagine that wasn't a dummy.
I suppose they could prove useful outside of the greenhouse. Nothing wrong with a bit of backup, even if it is from a cabbage.
It's chaos out there. Trolls in Hogsmeade and such. You can't be above throwing a cruciferous vegetable if necessary. Dogweed and deathcap has more of them, if you're keen. Other plants too. Ones your parents wouldn't plant in the garden. You get the idea. Anyway, we probably ought to head back to class. Take your time. I'll see you back in
Revelio.
class.
I think I got everything in here. Oh, I can't go in there to get those. Trying to remember if there's anything up here. Yeah, I guess not.
Revelio.
And with that helpful reminder as to why we should always wear our dragon hide gloves, I shall end our lesson here. Terribly sorry, Mr. Clopton.
I tended to the Chinese chomping cabbages, Professor.
Remarkable plants, aren't they? I hope they weren't too much trouble. Oh, don't see any bite marks or missing digits. And good, as you do seem to be quite green-fingered. Oh, I'm eager to see your skill in the soil continue to blossom.
Magical plants have so much to offer.
Sucker.
I'm eager to learn more.
I'm glad. Herbology is a bounteous subject. Tend to your garden, and it will tend to you. Huh. Well, I suppose that's everything. Do come by for a chat sometime. I so enjoy checking in with my new students.
Hope those mandrakes are really relishing their new pots. Only cost me my damned hearing.
Alright, let's go learn Expelliarmus.
I can't even call.
I'd better keep an eye on high places around the school for Zenobia's gob. Oh, that's one of Zenobia's gobstones. I hardly see what all the fuss is about.
Oh yeah, that side quest. It's actually not a hard side quest at all either.
I hope you were able to take care of everything I...
Professor, I completed all of your most recent assignments.
Well done. Then you're ready to learn Expelliarmus. Pay close attention. The disarming charm may often be all you need to defeat the most powerful dark witches and wizards you might encounter. Spellcasting requires a focused mind and a steady wand. Good work. The dummy is here if you wish to stay and practice.
Levioso. Accio. Incendio. Expelliarmus.
You seem to have the stiff, but keep practicing.
Levioso.
Expelliarmus may save your life.
Accio. Incendio. Expelliarmus.
Alright. What was my new quest? Oh yeah, nothing got upgrades. Plus 7. Oh yeah, potions class. And I'll pick up this quest down here and I'll do it later.
I wonder if you might be able to help me with a small,
You wanted to speak with me?
I did. Hello, I'm Duncan Hobhouse. Pleasure to meet you. I've heard all about you, of course, confronting trolls and dragons.
That's nice to hear. I have had my share of adventure. I hope my reputation's warranted.
I'm going to presume your reputation is in fact warranted, in which case, you are precisely the person I need. You see, we were learning to repel boggarts in Professor Hecat's class, and, well, mine unfortunately took the shape of a puffskein.
Well, they seem innocent, but their tongues can be most disturbing.
Exactly. I wish more of our fellow students agreed with you. Regardless of how reasonable I believe my fear of puffskeins to be, I'm beginning to get a reputation as a coward. Some have even taken to calling me Puffskein Dunkeen.
I'm sorry to hear that. Words can be cruel.
Thank you. Poppy keeps offering to help me in overcoming my fear, but I'm too afraid to take her up on it. Anyway, to make matters worse, I stupidly blurted out that I must be braver than people think, since I have been in the hidden herbology corridor.
The hidden herbology corridor?
Yes. Rumor has it
Oh
that
yeah,
the
probably wanna
herbology
do this.
professor before Professor Garlic kept dangerous plants there. It's
Actually, I don't need them yet, 'cause I can't
overrun
spec
now
into them to
that
break
no
shields.
one dares enter it anymore. I was hoping you could go there and bring back evidence that I could use to show that, well, I'd gone in. Say a bit of an exceptionally...
Very well. If I'm in the area, perhaps I...
Grand. I'd very much appreciate it.
Alright, yeah, I'll do that one later.
Hidden herbology corridor. Sounds intriguing.
Shouldn't there be auras or someone from the ministry guarding the school?
Professor Black would never allow this. It would make him look completely incompetent.
Potions is one of the most challenging and hazardous subjects taught at this school. As fifth years, you will be required to reach new heights of both discipline and intellect. You will begin this term by brewing a Wiggenweld potion. Mr. Takar, can you tell us why this particular potion might come in handy?
Yes, Professor Sharp. The Wiggenweld potion can be used to sterilize and even heal a variety of injuries.
It can heal some injuries, but not all. Points for Ravenclaw. Before today's class is completed, each of you will have brewed a Wiggenweld potion of your own. You never know when you might need it. Please begin.
Alright, here we go.
Use a strong, even motion when crushing your ingredients. Please be meticulous when adding powder to your potions. One errant sneeze could be disastrous. I see most of you have not forgotten how to stir. Not an easy potion to brew. Well done.
Funny, I only got one bottle out of that giant pot.
Recent exploits in Hogsmeade. You'd also do well to practice brewing the defensive Edurus potion. Professor Weasley had you acquire the recipe from J. Pippins, correct?
Yes, sir.
Good. For the moment, you can find the ingredients you need in my office. But in the future, you'll be expected to provide your own ingredients. Some can be harvested from the plants you grow in your herbology class, and rarer ones can be purchased. Others, however, may be harder to obtain, and will require you to be a bit more resourceful.
By resourcefully means killing and harvesting.
And we'll see if it was skill or luck the first time around.
Professor Sharp said that Wiggenweld potion can treat injuries. Hope I never need it.
My parents considered keeping me home from school this year after the rumors of a goblin rebellion. Professor Sharp must have learned a lot during his time as an Auror. I wish he talked about it more.
I was impressed that you were able to answer Professor Sharp's question about the Wiggenweld potion.
Oh, you're the new student. I've heard much about you. Thank you. I'm Amit, by the way. Pleasure, truly. And I've never seen anyone brew such a flawless Wiggenweld potion on their first try. Well done.
I'm glad I was able to get it right the first time.
You must simply have a knack for potion making. Some students seem so confounded by potion recipes, it's as if they're written in gobbledygook. A fascinating language, by the way. Neither here nor there, really, but I am a self-taught speaker. Merlin's beard, good conversation is the enemy of free time. I must return my book.
He's kind of a trip later on the other when you take him with on a quest.
We'll be in astronomy together. You'll love it.
Definitely a
Professor
fish
Shaw
out
is
of
fun,
water.
but quite clever. See you soon, no doubt.
Yeah, normally help him,
Say that you have permission to go into his
but
office.
I'm gonna choose not to this time. Play the goody-goody.
He did say that. He wants me to get more ingredients to brew another potion.
Brilliant! You, my friend, have been presented with an extraordinary opportunity. You remember me, don't you? Gareth Weasley.
Ah, yes. We met in the common room.
Listen, anyone with a troll-sized brain can brew an Edurus potion. I'm working on something that's certain to be spectacular. I'm just missing one tiny last ingredient that will add that extra spark.
I suspect that's where I come in.
You're as clever as I'd hoped. I simply need a single Fwooper feather. As you'll already be in Sharp's office with his permission, perhaps you could grab it for me.
It's a good idea.
I don't want to get on Sharp's bad side.
You won't. Fwooper feathers aren't that valuable. Sharp won't even miss it.
Yeah, the giant freaking feather.
I've enough to worry about collecting the ingredients he wants me to get. I'm afraid I can't help you.
I understand. I'll sort something else out.
I mean, seriously, look at that thing. Do you think he wouldn't miss the giant freaking pink feather in his office? I'll take whatever's in this chest. Organ and Burks. Even then, it was shady.
Remember, precision is key. Should you chop the Dittany or crush it? The wrong answer could result in the unfortunate loss of your eyebrows.
And now we add the mallow sweet, and... That's odd. What's happening? Wait, it's not supposed to... Ah!
Well, he invented fireworks.
Dragon Dog! What happened?
Well done, Gareth.
What now, Mr. Weasley?
Sorry, Professor.
That'll be points from Gryffindor. Again.
I brewed an Edorus potion as you asked, Professor.
Glad you managed to stay on task. Not every class is so eventful. I saw Mr. Weasley speaking with you earlier. He can be quite persuasive. Glad you managed to resist. You've done well today. I confess I was skeptical, given the advanced nature of this class and the fact you're a new student.
I'm glad I was able to meet your expectations.
A rare occurrence. And you do well to remember that you're not a potions master quite yet. In addition to having a solid grasp of how to combine various ingredients, you should gain an understanding of the ingredients themselves. Pay particular attention in herbology. The plants you nurture there are often essential to the potions you brew here. Now, I recommend that you find a safe location in which to practice brewing. You cannot leave a hot cauldron simply anywhere. That'll be all.
You mean like the cauldrons that are in the bathrooms?
I think each of us has had enough excitement for one day. Class is dismissed.
That was an interesting class.
Wasn't precisely what I had in mind, but it was still brilliant. Thought for certain you'd have helped.
It did sound like fun. I shouldn't have been so concerned with getting in trouble.
I think it's good to take risks every now and again, especially when it comes to potions class. Sharp may seem gruff, but I'd bet a few galleons he blew up a potion or two in his day. Best be off. Next time we talk, I promise, fewer explosions.
Fewer, not many.
Our house ghost is looking for you. You can find him near the Great Hall.
Oh, yeah, that's right. I get the top nearly headless now. Come on, come on, come on. I think this lasts for a day. I gotta look that up. Maybe it's not in here. Where the hell is it? There it is. For one in-game day.
Revelio.
Oh yeah. There's yep. Going this way because I think there's quite a few little picture things I could have grabbed for the book. Normally just quick travel. Oh, might as well do this too. Alright, this is the cross one. So that would be 4. Oh, yeah.
Incendio.
Alright, and that one is 2. Okay, the triangle is 1. And the triangle with the cross is 3.
Incendio.
Okay, that one's already in, alright.
Yeah.
1, It's funny, is just nobody's really paying attention to me opening up a giant hole in the ground and climbing down. Yeah, okay. Oh, your slots are full. Keep forgetting to go sell shit. I'm gonna equip that one. I like that one better. Doesn't look as cool with this wand. The asylum mask. I can't use it yet either.
Revelio.
Handy resource indeed, your field.
There's the statue.
Levioso. Accio. Revelio.
And here's another one. I can't get in there yet. Don't sleep or don't tickle the sleeping dragon. Or never tickle a sleeping dragon.
Revelio.
Oh yeah, this is where he's going to teach me about the shortcut to Honeydukes.
Are you calling me, Gareth?
I was hoping you might want to redeem yourself for not having brought me that Fooper feather and potions. You see, I have an idea for a fizzing Wisby-inspired beverage, but I'm missing a key ingredient.
You and your concoctions. I don't know how you come up with these things.
It's a gift, truly. So, I suspect the key ingredient in fizzing Wisbies is dried billywig stings. I heard there's a store of them in Honeyduke's cellar. I'd get them myself, but my Aunt Matilda has her eye on me. Thinks I need to focus on potions class for a while, not for my own brews. I was hoping you could follow a secret passage to Honeyduke's
See, that's
cellar
where I would
and grab a
not
few
agree.
dried billywig stings for me.
Him wanting to pursue it in his own form will encourage him to do it better in class. Maybe.
Sounds simple enough. And who wouldn't want to go to Honeyduke's?
Ah, brilliant. Thank you. The passage is hidden behind the statue of a one-eyed witch in the third floor corridor. Just tap it with your wand and say, Descendium.
Are you asking me to steal from a shop?
Goodness, it's not as if I'm asking you to rob Gringotts. Honeyduke's is more than enough, and I only need a few. It's a sweet ingredient.
I only need a few things stolen.
Trust me.
I'll see what I can do, Gareth.
Fair enough. You shall be the first one to taste my newest brew if you can be of help. Perhaps I can.
I'd rather be the second.
Help me with my potions homework. Get my aunt to loosen her reins a bit.
I'll need to get those dried.
You there? Yes, you. I wonder if you might come with me for a moment.
A one-eyed witch statue shouldn't be too hard to find.
Nearly had to sneak.
Yes, Sir Nicholas de Mimsy Porpington, at your service.
Nice to meet you, Sir Nicholas.
I know about the book you found and its missing pages. I may be able to help. Follow me, if you will. It's not too far.
Yeah, if you were going to be a ghost, I think Hogwarts would probably be the best place to do it. A lot of company.
And that it's missing pages.
And got to see a lot of crazy shit.
You were spotted with Mr. Sallow in the restricted section. Don't worry.
Revelio.
Your secret's safe with me.
Level 14.
This may be a leap, but I believe I know who ended up with those pages. I'd be happy to take you to him, if you'd be so kind as to perform a small favor for me along the way.
A small favor in exchange for getting those pages.
Yes, it's nothing really. I'd be grateful if you could simply go into the kitchen and procure a little rotten roast beef.
I beg your pardon. Roast beef?
Wonder how many hundreds of years he spent trying to get into the headless hunt.
Rotten roast beef. If one floats through it just right, one can almost taste it.
Ugh.
That is a big-ass recipe book.
I can do that. But why me?
It's simple, my young friend. My ghostly form cannot carry it.
Oop, there's another one up here.
Now, if you'd be so kind as to collect the roast beef, I shall explain everything else.
Damn it. Need to pop back and forth to green. Hogsmeade. That didn't even have any gear in it.
Revelio. Ah, here we are. Tickle the pear and head on in.
Tickle the pear.
Tickle the pear.
Yes, in
Oops.
the painting. I'll wait right here. Do try not to get in the way of the house elves. I'm already imagining sweet aroma of rotten roast beef.
Yeah, what's funny is like if you actually woke up and went to Hogwarts one day and you read all the books, you know all this shit. Get yourself in so much trouble.
Certainly makes Rookie's job easier.
Revelio.
Oh, that's locked. I'll have to come back for that later. Alright, I'm gonna pause for just 2 seconds. Okay. Yeah, I was saying, it's like, you think about all the stuff you've learned about Hogwarts, all the little secrets you've learned from the books, from the games, from the movies. And if you were just to somehow, for this to be real, all the crazy stuff you could do that none of the other students would know about.
Here's some beef, but it's not rotten. Best keep looking.
I hope it is close to supper time, because all this food, they constantly keep this much made.
Revelio.
Ooh, another wand handle. Okay, I like that one. That might match this one better. Oh, definitely. This would like it in a slightly different color. I forgot about that one. I don't think you can get that one if you play in a different house.
Revelio.
I've only come in here as a Gryffindor. There we go.
Pardon me, but can you point me to the rubbish?
Nonsuch was just about to dispose of today's collection. It's towards the back. Help yourself, I suppose.
Revelio. Ugh, there's a disgusting smell. I must be getting close.
Oh, a student? What a
Finky.
treat! What can Finky get for you? A pumpkin pasty? Perhaps some Welsh rabbit?
Sounds lovely, but what I really need is this rotten roast beef.
It's a miracle that a lot of the kids don't come out of school weighing 350 pounds and diabetic and rotting their teeth out.
Tired of loitering about, simply to experience the faintest memory of the taste of food.
Do you and the other house elves conjure the food served in the Great Hall?
Goodness, no. Not even house elves can conjure food out of thin air. Food is one of the 5 principal exceptions to Gamp's law of elemental transfiguration.
Equivalent
We
exchange.
can, however, multiply it, transform it,
And multiply
and
it?
of course, prepare it. Then we send it straight up to the Great Hall.
Are there any restrictions as to what you can make here?
Finky supposes not. However, Finky has had the best luck with the many recipes left by Helga Hufflepuff. Her quince pie has always been a favourite.
What's a
but
quince
the
pie?
newfangled Arbroath Smokies are becoming popular as well.
Is it all right for students to wander into the kitchens?
Well, since you asked, students aren't supposed to be in the kitchens, but Finky doesn't mind. There's nothing that lifts Finky's spirits more than the company of students. We so rarely get visitors, and we have plenty of treats. Come back any time you please.
It was nice to meet you. Thank you for the beef.
Happy to help, and to meet you as well. Please give Nick Finky's regards.
Alright, let's see what else is in there.
Who knew all of this was going on right beneath our feet?
New gloves. Oh, 7 offense.
Revelio.
I'm pretty sure there was more down here. I kind of like sometimes wasting a point in a talent tree to get the wider range on Revelio. But I've discovered so much in the game already that it seems kind of a waste. So I kind of know where a lot of the stuff is.
Ah, you're back. No trouble, I take it?
Not at all. Finky sends her regards, along with the rotten roast beef.
Ah, glad to hear it. Kind elf, Finky. Now, let's get that beef to Sir Patrick Delaney Podmore, and you'll be one step closer to finding those pages.
This is all rather cryptic, Sir Nicholas. What's going on?
Terribly sorry, I'm getting ahead of myself.
Now let's talk about food. Got me a little hungry. Munching on some Takis popcorn. I've never seen it before. So I had to buy a bag.
Headless activities?
Yes, you'll see.
It's actually not bad. The popcorn's not very fresh tasting, but
Had the pages when he was alive.
not as good as any bag popcorn.
Take the rotten roast beef to Sir Patrick so that he'll allow me, us, to engage with the hunt and speak to Jackdaw. Shall we?
I thought the rotten roast beef was for you.
It is, in a way. You see, I've been trying to gain access to the hunt for quite some time. Offering the beef to Sir Patrick may help me in that regard.
Sir Patrick.
While, of course, also helping you.
What am I supposed to do when we meet the hunt?
Allow me to do the talking. They can be a rather supercilious lot. I'm certain they'll be welcoming to you, however, in no small part due to the rotten roast beef you will come bearing.
Alright. Yeah, I don't care if it's dangerous. Everything in Hogwarts is dangerous.
Very well. I'd like to meet Sir Patrick myself and see this headless hunt.
Wonder if it's Sir Patrick Stewart. It's pouring down rain here, and my security cameras keep going off and distracting me. We have a feral cat that stays on our porch and stuff. Since it's pouring down rain, it's very active right now.
Who's here? What have we told you, nearly headless Nick?
Hello, Sir Amset. Do let us pass. We brought a little something for Sir Patrick.
Probably come to try to beg his way in again.
Do they always talk to you like that?
See, being a ghost here would be fun.
Join the headless hunt up.
Well, maybe if you were a headless ghost, it'd be even more fun.
Sure to win him over.
Don't forget why I'm here, sir.
Rest assured, you'll have your information from young Jackdaw in no time. Wherever he may be.
What sucks, somebody as cool as Nick doesn't get to be in the hunt, but that prick Jackdaw does.
A nice leg of lamb right about now. Then this party would be complete.
How about the next best thing, Sir Patrick?
Ah, Sir Nicholas. And a student. Who let you in?
We brought you a gift.
This is all very suspicious.
We just set this rotten meat on some guy's headstone.
As if I need to ask.
It's Richard Jackdaw. Where can we find him? May we speak to him?
Jackdaw, eh? Why, here he is now. What a shame. Without his head. I bet you've always wondered what that's like, eh, Nick?
Sir, you jest.
It's bound to be around here somewhere. Probably being used in a game. If you find it, I give you my permission to speak with him, my young mortal. It's the least I can do for you for bringing this putrescent gift home.
Sir, there's another matter I wish to discuss with you, if I may.
Tut, tut, Sir Nicholas. How many times do I have to tell you? Our entry requirements are quite clear.
But, sir,
we aren't the headless
Arguing with the dead.
Tendon hunt, after all. Now, please, follow me, and I shall help you find your way.
You know what's funny is I think I've heard something about, like, beheadings, like with, it's just, you know, the seppuku and stuff like that. They actually didn't want to completely decapitate the head. That they actually wanted to keep part of the skin on there for some reason. I forget what it was, though. Alright, treasure map.
A map. It doesn't appear to be connected to the missing pages.
Huh.
Best
I don't remember going down there.
Revelio.
If the headsman could only see me now.
No. Gotta go cloaked. Yeah, I'm just gonna leave that cloak on there for now.
A wonderful night for games.
Revelio.
Who will be next to play our little game of hide and seek amongst the pumpkins?
Hello again. Can you help me?
Ah, Sir Nicholas's young friend. Has he abandoned you?
Not at all. I need to speak to Richard Jackdaw. Sir Patrick said his head might be around here somewhere.
Indeed it might be. It is a bit unorthodox to include a mortal, but if you do wish to speak with him,
Oh, why not? You can speak with Jackdaw if you can find his head amongst these pumpkins. Not just once, but 5 times.
Oh.
Dumfrey will move the head to a different spot each time you find it. Those are the rules. What say you?
Okay.
If that's what I need to do to speak to Jackdaw, I'll do it.
Marvelous! Of course, a mortal holding a wand has an advantage over us ghosts. You can simply blast away to your heart's content. Remember, the game's not over until you find him 5 times. Begin! Cast away.
Discovered already? Looks like
Oh,
we
that was
need
quick.
to find another pumpkin to hide in, eh, Jackdaw?
Whatever you say, Dumfrey. This is not my finest moment.
Yeah, found him again.
Oh, what fun! A student is playing.
I could do that too if I had a wand and a body.
You make this look easier than it's supposed to be.
I'm glad I won't be the one to clean up this mess.
Well, good job, I suppose.
I could do that too if I had a wand and a body.
Destroying this poor pumpkin farmer's pumpkins.
I've never seen it played like this. How delightful.
Do they go on the other side? There we go.
Done. Of course, having a wand served you well. Still, I believe congratulations are in order.
Not too bad for a mortal. Now, say what you need to say to old Jackdaw here, hmm? You've earned it.
Nicely done. But what's going on? You're not a member of the Headless Hunt.
No, I'm not. Sir Nicholas said you might know the location of some pages I'm looking for.
Merlin's beard. I know precisely the ones you mean. I pinched them from Peeves. How could I forget? The map on those pages led me to my demise. I was not ready for what awaited me in that cave. The pages are likely still mouldering away with my, remains. Quite a final adventure, I must confess.
The pages are why you lost your head, and I must visit a cave and search for your corpse.
Yes. You'd think a decapitated ghost would get...
This guy's kind of a prick. If you really want to hear the full story, there's videos on YouTube talking about the whole story about what happened with him. And I think it was one of the Black family. And they kind of ended up getting a Muggle-born student, I believe, into some trouble, and she's now been stuck in Azkaban since. That's why you visit Azkaban as a Hufflepuff.
I need those pages, so I suppose I better meet you. Thank you.
Not to worry. I'll just need to be reunited with my body first. But Dumfrey can handle that. See you at the forest's edge.
Revelio.
Alright, time to go sell this stuff and clean out the inventory.
My mortal life was never this entertaining.
Accio. Revelio. Accio.
Told you not to go down that path.
Miss Peck from Boozing House is gonna have them a lot. I know we're not supposed to go down there. I just thought
You could have got to the lot.
Already almost 15.
Come on in and have a look around. No touching if you have sticky fingers. If I haven't said it before, it's a pleasure doing business with you.
Ah, shit, I didn't need to sell that. Damn it. It's an upgrade that I was waiting to use when I leveled up. I forgot about it.
looks as if it was made for you.
It's close to the one that I like. That's not it. Oh, you don't have any upgrades. Besides that, it's only a 1 offense upgrade. And no trades, so it's not worth it yet.
I suspect you have a sharp eye for fashion. Be sure to stop by whenever you're about.
But I am going to go ahead and grab my seeds for the cabbages and the venomous tentacula. So I'll be growing a lot of those.
Revelio. Accio.
Huh. Never noticed that chest all the way up there.
Greetings. Come on inside. Oh, watch yourself, though. Let's have you leave here alive.
Oh, I was too close to it. Ah, dang it. Another one I can't use yet.
Hello.
Oh, hello. Whew, I suppose it's my own fault for... By the way, welcome to Dogweedon. Oh, if there wasn't the constant demand for anti... Except, of course, for curses. And, well, mind you don't...
What do you have for sale?
Chinese chomping cabbage,
Oh, I'm always thrilled when a
Mandrake,
young one makes a
Snow,
wise
and
purchase.
venomous tentacula.
You'll go far.
But I'm gonna have to buy one of these for a later quest anyway.
Doors always open. You be sure to stop by soon.
And let's go meet Jackdaw. And this is why I keep the cloak on the bar for now, because some of these guys are a little higher level. He's trying to kill that Doug Bob. I think he actually killed it. Let's clear out this game. Poachers.
Someone messing about.
Protego. Accio. Stupid one.
No!
Admirable break. Accio. Incendio.
No one takes one of my...
Protego.
Ah, damn it.
Levioso.
My bark.
Accio.
My bark.
Levioso. Accio. Incendio. Accio.
Oh, this
Ah.
is getting fun!
Revelio.
Yeah, when you clean out the camps, you get those little perks to use later on. There's a cave up there with the... But I'm not going to waste my time with it right now. You go in there and you dive in a pool and it has a piece of gear. It's not too bad. More getting the Horklump juice for the Wigan Wells. What's funny is there's a spot up here that is more challenging than the dungeon. Or at least it was at this level last time. And it's the spiders.
As good as my word.
Before the cave.
We meet again, Richard Jackdaw.
I suppose I shouldn't be surprised to see you. Just like a Gryffindor to brave the Forbidden Forest in pursuit of adventure.
Well said. Now where do we go from here?
Follow me. I shall lead you as far as I can, but I fear I may remain a tad reluctant to revisit the scene of my demise. Keep your eyes open for a bird bath. When you find it, say Intramuros. I think it's Latin. Or Greek. As you can imagine, I never paid much attention in school.
Can tell.
Shall we?
Aside from the bird bath, anything else I should look for?
Indeed. A few landmarks, a stone bridge, a waterfall, and, if I recall, a lake. You'll see.
You've been very helpful. Thank you.
Surprising how much of this is, rather unfortunately, coming back to me.
Yeah, that's the part I'm talking about. Spider.
Yes. You know, the clothes...
Could go cloaked, but I'm not gonna.
Or I'm remembering. Probably best I leave you to it. Simply stick to the path and keep a sharp eye out for that bird bar.
So you want to destroy these egg things before you get close to them.
Latin. Or Greek.
These are level 20. And I know there's one behind me. Little spider. Hit the big spider with it. Little spiders are just so freaking annoying at this level.
Incendio. The waterfall. For a thief, Jackdaw's surprisingly as good as his
In combat with something. Basically need every upgrade we can get here. Ooh, that is huge. You might recognize this spot from the movie coming up. Oh, that was a flying page.
Something
This
oddly
spot,
solemn
right?
about this place. Such
There's
evil creatures, though.
stags. Yeah, I think that's the beach, and that's where Harry was, across the water. And there is a chest out there in the water.
There it is, just as Jackdaw described. Intramuros.
I hate going to this part without any ancient magic.
Aren't you a little far from home?
Renrock knew you'd eventually lead us to whatever it is you're hiding.
Incendio.
Levioso. Expelliarmus.
I won't rest until you're dead.
No risk those loyalists will report back to Ranrock now. Let's see where Jackdaw has led me. I wonder how big this place is.
Spiders.
Impressive. That must be where all this leads.
Revelio.
Someone didn't want casual visitors down here.
All those spiders.
I wonder if any of these spells will help me through this.
And here they come.
Accio. Deputago. Levioso. Expelliarmus. Incendio. Accio. Levioso. Accio. Incendio.
Now, what I was talking about earlier is like this kind of stuff right here where you have to crouch to go through. If you roll, it actually gets you further in before you have to crawl, so it saves time.
Whoa.
Levioso. Accio. Incendio. Incendio. Expelliarmus. Expelliarmus. Levioso. Accio. Incendio.
Damn it, I'm saying that.
Expelliarmus.
And missing that. There we go. 19 defense. That's a pretty big upgrade.
Revelio.
Oop, almost missed a chest. Oop, another upgrade. If I had the teleport dodge, I would go straight all the way through that. Oh, well, at least that's an upgrade.
Revelio.
Gonna kind of rush through here without really explaining what I'm doing.
Get on it. Accio. An untouched chest. Jackdaw wasn't very thorough in his search of this cave.
I know it's getting annoying that I'm constantly opening up my inventory and equipping, but I need every upgrade that I can get for this quest. So normally I would have done a bunch of side quests, leveled up, but it does pay off later on to get your talents and then be overpowered in the mid-game. Not that it's that challenging of a game to begin with, but min-max.
Levioso. Accio. Incendio. Accio.
There we go. Almost 2 full charges.
Another puzzle. Well, if Jackdaw could solve this, so can I. Remarkable. Revelio.
Ah, I hit dodge too late. Oh, not enough.
In sight. But I may as well help myself to this.
All those spiders.
Good thing Jackdaw didn't fall down there. Accio. Incendio. I'm glad Richard Jackdaw left him something behind him. Where could he be? Expelliarmus.
Ooh, too late on.
Accio. Revelio. Accio.
Oh, that little bastard hit.
Accio. Incendio.
Expelliarmus. Incendio. An untouched chest. Jackdaw wasn't very thorough in his search of this cave.
I don't know why that didn't burn that, because you can't go through here.
Accio. Revelio. Levioso. Accio. Incendio. Expelliarmus. Levioso.
Ah, did the wrong one.
Revelio. That's odd.
Another upgrade.
Jackdaw would have been interested in this loot, but there's no sign of him. I'm glad Richard Jackdaw left a little something behind for me, but where could he be? An untouched chest. Jackdaw
I came in from the wrong way.
Search of this cave.
Oh, I missed that turn.
Revelio. Accio. Not a headless skeleton in sight. But I may as well help myself to this.
Yeah, big fight coming up.
There it is. The bridge, it's almost complete. No spiders. These can't be what the headed Jackdaw. Potato! Stupefy! Levioso! Accio! Incendio! Stupefy! Levioso! Accio! Incendio!
Ah, too many. And the big guy. Ah, what the hell? That was cheap.
Accio! Incendio! Levioso! Accio!
Levioso.
Potato. Stupefy. Accio. Incendio. Accio. Incendio.
Farewell, monster. I can only imagine how these spiders have multiplied since Jackdaw came this way.
Yeah. I wonder if Jackdaw would have had to fight these guys.
Revelio.
I'm glad Richard Jackdaw left a little something behind for me, but where could he be?
Oh, thanks for pickable. Oh, that's sweet.
Must be getting closer to Jackdaw's remains and those pages. We meet again, Richard Jackdaw. Thank you for keeping these pages safe all these years.
Revelio.
Here it is. The map that brought your doom, Jackdaw. Is there something beyond this room?
Levioso. Accio. Incendio. Expelliarmus. Levioso. Accio. Incendio. Expelliarmus. Expelliarmus. Incendio.
Ah, wrong button.
Incendio. Expelliarmus. Revelio.
But that's unnerving. I've seen this before. The Gringotts and the restricted section. Where am I?
Oh no, the room's starting to flood.
Wizard scuba diving.
Protected. What sort of magic is this? I can only hope this magic protects me until I'm able to make my way out of here. What is this place?
Revelio.
Oh, yes, map chamber.
can it be?
It's you.
Has someone finally found our map chamber?
I recognize you from the Pensives. You're Professor Rackham.
I am indeed. I must confess that I am surprised to see someone so young standing before me.
I'm the same age that you and Isadora Morganach were when you started at Hogwarts.
You've paid attention, and might I presume you share our ability?
To see traces of ancient magic? Yes, sir, I do.
As you have likely realized by now, our ability gives us a unique relationship with all forms of magic. We can access expressions of magic that few others can. Opportunities will arise that allow you to sharpen this rare talent. Do not squander them.
I won't, Professor. Thank you.
We have much to discuss. But first, a map found in a certain book led you here. Place the book on the pedestal.
I don't have the book with me, sir.
That is unfortunate. I'm afraid we must pause our conversation until you return with the book.
The statues and carvings in the house on the cliffside, those are of you. Are you a seer?
I am.
Did you know that I would be here?
I cannot say more at present, except to say that your presence here does not entirely surprise me.
Very well. I'll retrieve the book right away.
Good. We shall speak again once...
Right after I go sell a bunch of shit in Hogsmeade. And there we go. Got talents. So I'm going to be completely ignoring this. Got cabbages that I completely forgot about. I want to be able to sprint while I'm disillusioned. Make it a little harder for the scene. And now core. Want an extra bar. And that's huge right there. Okay, I want the Incendio ring, I think. Multiple for crowd control. Now this will come in handy later, clearing out certain camps. I'll show you later on. You see that right there helps with those tiny little stupid spiders. That one is good, but I'm not sure if I thought it meant. I think I'm gonna save a point. When I get another spell. Is it the Depulse? No, the Confrigo. That's the one that I want to save that for. I love that freaking perk.
I found the pages and the map chamber. Why would I need the book?
Alright, and I think that's going to be about it for this part. It's getting kind of late. Now, I noticed these are lightable, but I've never found anything puzzle or anything to go to.
Revelio.
I'm back at Hogwarts. I wonder if Professor Fig will be back. I did promise him I wouldn't neglect my studies.
Your slots are full.
Suppose I haven't.
See, I hate how the hair clips through the robes.
Myself with till he returns with a book.
Of course, immediately get another hat. And before I forget, I'm gonna go to Hogsmeade and sell this stuff, and then I'll probably call it a night after I get this.
Revelio.
You need to learn to pushing objects or adversaries away. Complete the required tasks and meet me in my classroom.
And that'll be convenient because I think that is just using some potions. Yeah, just gotta get the potions and use them. Oh yeah, and fly. I think it was Ep3, Maxima, and Focus. Double check that. Yep, Maxima, Ep3, Focus.
Welcome. Do let me know if I can be of any assistance at all. A wise decision. Thank you. Very good. Never hurts to keep my stocks replenished.
Alright.
I hope to see you again. Farewell for now.
Excellent.
And I think that is the quest. Yep, there we go. Small setup for next time. Alright, I'm gonna call it there for now.